Welcome back here to the NCAA Memorial Gym. The starters being introduced for the Phillipsburg Panthers. Number 5, Travis Smith, a 6-foot junior. He has 3 points total between the two games that the Blue Jays have played with the Panthers this season. Scored them all in the second contest. He is a 6-foot junior. Miguel Mendoza is a 5'9" sophomore. In the games between the Panthers and the Blue Jays, he's a 6-foot senior. Matt Kelsch is a 6'1" sophomore, number 31, a 7-point a game scorer. And Travis Lauer, number 33, a 6'2" senior. For the Blue Jays, they are led by Kyle Katz, a 5'10" sophomore on the season. Katz is a 7-point a game scorer. Mark Brooks, number 24, a 6'2" senior. Brooks is averaging on the season 4 points a contest. For the Blue Jays, their leading scorer, Andrew Walter, number 25, 6-foot senior, a 16-point a game scorer. Terry Petrie, number 30, a 5'9" senior. Petrie comes into the ball game. His average is 5 points a game. And Mark Thiele, number 34, a 6'7" senior. Once again, the Panthers and the Blue Jays meet at NCHS Memorial Gym. It is a great night for basketball. The Blue Jays come in 16-5 under the direction of Doug Grusink. Meanwhile, the Phillipsburg Panthers just 13-7 record, although a pretty good record for the number 6 seed coming into the tournament. Of course, this again, as we told you the first time these teams met, this is student mentor getting together here, because Keith Sides the student and Doug Grusink the mentor, who was Mr. Sides' coach back in the 70s when Northern Valley won a couple of state championships under the direction of Coach Grusink, with Keith leading the way. So, of course, a lot of respect between these two, and we'll see that showing out, I think, in the game here tonight. Blue Jays going from our left to right, wearing the home white. The taps in the air, controlled by Norton. Panthers in their blue and the gold. Norton with the basketball, just underway. Inside, Thiele, turnaround on the way, partially blocked. Nice job. I think that was Kelsch, got a hand on it. Here comes the outlet pass. It goes to Mendoza. Miguel Mendoza back out top to Yates. They set a screen on Petrie, but Terry fights through it. Flashing out near side is Smith. Looks inside, nothing there. Kelsch, right side Yates, looking for something in the middle. Nothing there. Kelsch, top of the circle, 3 over Thiele. It's off, no good. Walter runs down the long rebound. Oh, he has it stolen away. Whistle held ball will go to the Panthers. Andrew just needed a little bounce pass that time. Tried to kind of just throw it a chest level pass, and it was knocked down by the Panthers, who will have the basketball on the inbounds play. No score, half a minute in. It is the sub-state first round game here. This is the Norton sub-state. All the games after tonight will be played here at this gym. A 3 from Smith, left wing. It's good. Travis Smith, a 6-foot junior, knocks down an uncontested 3 from the left wing, and the Panthers have a 3-0 lead. Walter, left wing, looks at the 3, turns it down, pulls up, left elbow jumper, no. Brooks had good inside position, but the rebound came out long, and Travis Lauer tracks it down. Panthers up 3 with the ball. Right side with it is Mendoza. Bounce pass back out front to Smith. Wants to attack, guarded by Katz. Right side, they're starting out with Thiele on Yates. Pass near side, back out front, top of the circle. Smith for 3, it's off, no good. Thiele with the tip, rebounded by Lauer. His follow, no, misses everything. Still loose on the board. Now a track down by Phillipsburg. Mendoza for 3, count it! 6-0 Panthers. Good board work on the offensive glass for Phillipsburg. They got 3 cracks at it, and the final one was good for a 3-pointer by Mendoza. The Jays need to not panic, just need to run the offense. They're down 6. Inside Thiele, spins, turns, hook shot up the glass and good. Mark Thiele that time collected himself. Nice little half hook, and the Blue Jays have their first points. We are 2 minutes in at 6-2 Panthers. We got a kick on the Blue Jays, so the ball will go out of bounds to Phillipsburg. Panthers will inbound under their own basket. Nobody to toss it in. Everybody's trying to set up, trying to receive the pass, so somebody probably needs to get over there and trigger it. Yates will do so. Comes near side, Smith sets up, thought about the 3, but Katz right there to slow it down. Yates right wing, bounce pass out front to Smith. Katz fights through a screen. Right side they go to Lauer. He's holding outside the arc, guarded by Brooks. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Mendoza, Walter on him. It's 6-2 Panthers. We are 5:48 in. Behind the back dribble by Yates. Out front, Lauer. Good defensive possession by the Blue Jays. Panthers being very patient. Inside, knocked away by Katz. Well, they were patient until that pass. And Kyle Katz just baited him into a bad bounce pass, and Kyle makes the steal. Blue Jays down 4. You remind your friends that KQNK-FM has had a part blow up on us here earlier today. Pick and roll inside. Thiele takes it to the hole. Oh, he missed the shot. Brooks with the glass. Up and in. Panther fans wanted to charge, but there wasn't much contact there, and I think Lauer was taking a little bit of the dive, trying to draw the charge. A good no call by the refs, and the Blue Jays within 2 at 6-4. Another 3 for Smith is off no good. Thiele on the limb for the rebound. Blue Jays down 2 at the ball, 3 minutes in. You can pick us up on KQNK-FM. Really bad bounce pass by Katz is taken away. Lob inside for Yates, back out to Mendoza, up and in. Nice ball movement on the break by the Panthers as they make the Blue Jays pay for the errant pass, and it's back up to a 4-point lead. 8-4 Panthers. Free throw line, Terry elevates, jump shot, hangs on the rim, falls off, rebounded by Lauer. Biggest lead of the game has been 6 by the Panthers. They'll try and equal or exceed that right here. Lauer out front, guarded by Brooks. Thiele goes for the steal, knocks it away. Brooks, he ends up with it, keeps the dribble alive. Needs to get rid of it, does to Petrie. Good job by Mark. He recognized that Lauer was a little vulnerable out there, slapped a quick double team on him, and the Blue Jays end up with the basketball down 4. Walter almost thrown away by Terry, but Andrew tracks it down. Left side, Katz wants to penetrate out front to Andrew. Tries to work off the screen, nothing there. Thiele double team, back out front to Brooksy. He'll shoot a 3, it's off, no good. Thiele will try to keep it alive. It goes up and over and out of bounds. 3 new players will check in will be Jared Sloan, Michael Newell, and Ryan Maddie for the Blue Jays. Panthers will get a couple of new guys in. Number 35 is Isaac Riffle, a 6'1 senior. 30 checks into the ballgame. Justin Griffey, a 6'1 senior. And who else we got over there? 23 on the floor. That is Tyler Turner, a 6'4 sophomore. Drop it up on the right side is good. Scotty Yates makes it a 10-4 basketball game. A 2 for Yates, his first 2 of the ball game. Thiele inside, scoops underneath to Maddie, gets it back, shoots and scores. Boy, Maddie has really been strong to the hole the last few ball games. That time he was double-teamed, triple-teamed, got it up and over, and knocked it down. 4-point lead for the Panthers. Left side, Griffey knocked away by Newell, out of bounds off the Panthers. Blue Jays have it back. Good one-on-one ball defense by Michael Newell. Katz came out that last time, Brooks came out, and Petrie came out. So it's Maddie, Newell, Walter, Thiele, Sloan on the floor. Doug Grusin trying to keep his troops fresh. Turnaround by Mark is no good, about 6 foot away. A little turnaround on the baseline left side, no good. Panthers come down with it. Here comes Yates off the dribble. Tries a little pick and roll with Turner, but the Blue Jays have it well defended. Mendoza works on Maddie, kicks out right side. Now Yates has it. He'll shoot a 3 over Walter. It's an air ball, rebounded by Maddie. Newell on the run out. Quick pass down to Walter. Blue Jays have set the offense. Right side, Sloan mishandled it, got it back. He's trapped, now finds Walter cutting through to Thiele for the, oh, he just laid it over the rim. I thought he was going to 2-hand slam it, but at the last minute he just laid it easily over the rim. Wasn't sure about the dunk, and it's a 2-point game. Panthers with the lead and the ball. Mendoza left side. Congratulations to the Blue Jay wrestlers on that second place finish at state. Awful good outing. A couple of champs, a couple of second places there. Riffle has it, now way out top to Mendoza, wants to drive on Maddie. Out near the center circle to Yates. 10-8 Panthers, they have the ball, 2 minutes left. Alley-oop to Yates, threw his hands out of bounds. It's a little high. They try to alley-oop from from Mendoza to Yates. But it was too tall for him, and the Blue Jays have the basketball back. Pretty active Panther crowd behind us. Maddie with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Now left wing to Newell. We're inside 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Blue Jays down 2. Walter trying to give him a lead. Can't. The 3 is off a little too strong. Just to the right of top of the circle. Yates floats it in. Blocked by Sloan, but he got him on the arm. 2 free throws upcoming for Scotty Yates. The foul going against Jared Sloan, his first foul of the basketball game. Kels will check back in. Lauer will check in, and Smith will come in. After this free throw, it's a 2-shot opportunity for Scotty Yates. 10-8 Panthers, a minute and a half left to go in the first. Yates free throw skims out. Shoots across the rim. Coming out of the ball game will be Turner. Also checking out for the Panthers will be Riffle. Kelch checks back in, as does Lauer. Going to get Smith in a moment. He'll come in for Yates, the shooter, if he makes this. Sends it up and got the roll. Yates has 3. The Panthers' lead is 3. Blue Jays brought Brooks back in. Came in replacing Thiele, so the Blue Jays now have Newell, Brooks, Maddie, Sloan, Walter on the floor. Andrew, dribble penetration. Left side, Michael Newell for 3. Off the back, no. Sloan tries to keep it alive, can't. Rebounded out of there by Griffey. Here he comes up the right side. Smith back out front to Griffey. We have 1:16 to go. Panthers have played pretty much a slow-down offense here. They've taken a lot of time on virtually every possession. Lauer out front, tries to move on. Brooks, kick out right side. Smith, not open for the 3. He's out on the wing. Exactly 1 minute left to go. Thiele will check in. He's had enough of a breather. Ball reversal, right side. Smith looks to shoot the 3 over Walter. Andrew there. Backdoor cut to Kelch. Shoots and scores. Blue Jays kind of fell asleep a little that time, too. Lost track of Kelch. 43 seconds left to go. Panthers up by 5. The biggest lead of the game has been 6. Maddie. Out front, Newell. Left side, Brooks. Touch pass inside, Sloan. Back out front to Andrew. Top of the circle 3. It is in and out, no good. Maddie with the glass takes it up, and no. Whistle and a foul over the back. It's going to be Brooks with his first. Team's second. It's on the floor. 25 seconds left to go. Petrie, Thiele, Katz will all check in. Maddie will come out, as will Newell and Andrew Walter. Panthers have had a pretty darn good solid game plan here in this first quarter. Taking their time on every possession, playing good defense, and they've been hitting the boards well. They lead by 5 with a chance to make it 7 or even 8 before we go to the second quarter. Biggest lead has been 6. Katz tries to slap on a double team. Now pulling up for a 3 is Griffey, and he missed everything. Not a good shot selection there by Griffey. Long pass down to Petrie. Terry sets up right wing. 7 seconds left. The Jays need to be aware of the clock. Brooksy, inside Katz. Touch pass inside Maddie. Wrap around through the hands of Thiele. Norton won't get off the shot. It's the end of the quarter. 13-8 Panthers after 1. Back in a minute.
The dictionary defines sportsmanship as playing fair and being a good winner or loser. We forget that it is important to be gracious in victory. Good sports act courteously and maintain self-control in all circumstances. Remember, be a fan, not a fanatic, when watching high school athletics. Public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and NCSTV.
There's lead it as we go to the second quarter. Norton 13-8 our score as we go to the second quarter. Norton will have the basketball. They are down by 5. We do want to remind you can catch all the action here on the World Wide Web on www.kqnk.com. Get you all the action here, whether you're listening in or your friends far away, be able to get it for you. Walter, an open 3 left wing. It's off short. Rebounded by Yates. Andrew ice cold here early. He doesn't have a point yet. He's had a couple of open looks at 3s. 5-point lead for the Panthers. Kelch looks for a back cut, knocked away from Yates. His last touch by Yates. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. Somebody for Norton got a hand on it, and then Yates apparently tried to pull it back in and couldn't. Apologize if my voice sounds a little crackly here, but a lot of yelling at the wrestling this weekend and still haven't fully recovered the use of the vocal cords. Petrie finds Walter, baseline left, looks inside. Kelch doing a nice job of keeping Thiele out of position. Walter, left side, baseline 3, good! Andrew Walter drains a 3, and it's a 2-point game, 13-11. Good to see Andrew get right back in the scoring column here. Out front with it is Smith. Inside Kelch, turn around, good. Hook shot by Kelch is good. He's got 4 points. And it's back to a 4-point ball game. Walter drives around off a Thiele screen, up and over, good. Andrew Walter with 5 timeouts. Panthers, 6:46 to go in the second. Back in 30 seconds, Panthers by 2. Phillipsburg with the ball in a 2-point lead. Jays have outscored them by 5-2 this quarter so far. Norton going to slap on a half-court double team. Yates gets it off to Lauer. He's on the attack. Kelch takes it inside. Partially blocked and fouled by Brooks. A little shove by Thiele that he got away with. Panther fans wanted an earlier foul, and it would have probably been beneficial for the Blue Jays if he'd have done so. That would have only been the third-team foul. And no free throws as it is. Kelch gets to go to the line and take a couple, and it's a second foul on Brooksy. Free throw is up and way short. And he'll check in. Brooks will sit with two personal fouls. Blue Jays are 3-team fouls, none for the Panthers. Haven't been very many fouls called in this game at all. Just 3 total, obviously. Second free throw by Kelch is too hard. In and out, no good. Great rebound by Matty. It was kind of over his head, but Ryan went up high to get it. Hands off to Katz, and the Blue Jays have a chance to tie or take the lead. Walter left wing, looks inside. Thiele posting up hard. Nice first step up and over, and he missed it. He missed it. That just rolled right across the rim. I don't know how that didn't go down. Alley-oop for Kelch up and good. I don't know how he got that up over Katz. Kelch on the run makes it a 4-point lead. Boy, what a big swing there. The Blue Jays had a chance to tie. Now we got a whistle and a palming violation on Terry, and the Blue Jays turn it over. 4-point lead for the Panthers with the basketball. Griffey will check back into the ball game. Let's see who he replaces. It's going to be Smith. Smith, I think, might have hit his head. He and Thiele kind of collided down on the other end when Mark missed that layup down there. And down hard and hit the back of his head. Hopefully he'll be okay. Griffey replacing him. Yates out front. 5 counts on. Gets it right side to Mendoza. Back to Yates near side. Panthers by 4. Yates. High post Kelch. 5:45 to go in the second. Very low-scoring basketball game. Panthers have been very patient. Griffey for 3. It's up short. Loose on the rebound. Thiele and Petrie battle over it, and finally Mark comes down with it. Griffey's taken a couple of threes, and they're pretty ugly-looking shots. I don't know whether he's a better, his percentage is better than the form looks, but I can't believe that's the guy they want to choose to shoot the threes. Katz floats into the lane. Runner is short, rebounded by Kelch. That's become Kyle Katz, kind of patented shot, that little runner in the lane. At the time he just put it up a little short. Newell's going to check in. I believe Kyle will sit. 5 minutes left to go. 4-point basketball game. Panthers with the lead in the ball. Blue Jays have not led in this game at all. Lauer out front, guarded by Matty. Wants to attack, floats it in. Free throw line up and in. That's what I said was kind of Katz's patented shot. That time kind of took off from the free throw line. Just a little runner up and over the front of the rim, and it's a 6-point ball game. Matches the biggest lead for the Panthers. Backdoor cut, Matty to the hole. Good, great pass by Walter. He drew the defense. Matty scores it. 19-15, Phillipsburg. Nearing the halfway mark of the second quarter. Right baseline, Mendoza. Out front, Yates. Baseline right, Mendoza. Playing catch on that right side. Back to Mendoza. And in case you didn't catch it earlier, you can follow the Blue Jays on the World Wide Web. We got a moving screen on 33, 30. So it didn't catch the signal. On 30, Griffey, that's his first, team's first. www.kqnk.com is where you can catch us on the World Wide Web. And just click on the Norton and Phillipsburg game, and we'll be able to catch all the live play-by-play action. Also, you can catch it on KQNK AM. The FM station is off the air with technical problems now, but you can listen in on the AM side. Terry Petrie for 3. Makes it a 1-point ball game. Nice inside-outside look. They went inside. Petrie out on the right wing. Went inside to Thiele and back out to Petrie, and he drained the 3. Right side, Lauer. Blue Jays spacing not very good defensively. They had too many people on the right side, but the Panthers weren't able to recognize it. The Blue Jays get back defensively. Lauer, right wing. It's a 1-point game. Panthers with the lead in the basketball. Smith inside, knocked away by Walter. Great ball denial. The problem with this offense, and Phillipsburg's running is doing a good job of keeping the Blue Jays in check and keeping them close, but if you make any mistakes, you sure are limited on number of possessions. Now a bad pass by Terry, stolen away. Nice double down by Lauer. On the run out, here comes Kelch. Looks for the trailer, knocked away by Andrew, taken away by Terry. He's 1-on-2, and he'll slow it up. Blue Jays will set the offense and a chance to take the lead. Walter, left elbow, up, no good. Thiele tips it but can't control it and is tracked down by Mendoza. Yates behind the back. Blue Jays done a great job of keeping him in check. He's only got 3 points, 2 from the line, 2 from the field, 1 from the line. 2:43 to go in the second, 19-18. Panthers backdoor cut. Mendoza takes it up, shoots over Thiele, missed it. Offensive rebound, Lauer back up and good. Blue Jays had a bunch of people trying to block the shot of Mendoza. Nobody got it, but when he missed the shot, there was nobody on the backside for the board, and the Panthers were able to climb all over that. Inside Thiele, double team, stripped, and taken away by Smith. Panthers with a 3-point lead in the ball, 2 minutes to go. High dribble, Blue Jay fans wanted a turnover, didn't get it. Kelch, fouled by Mark. The first foul on Thiele, 2 free throws for Kelch. Blue Jays are just losing track of Kelch in this man-to-man. They got to find a way to keep track of that guy. He was wide open that time. First foul of the game on Thiele. Blue Jays' 4th team foul. Panthers with 1. Kelch free throws up and in. Missed them both last time. Got the first one here. Kelch has 7 points. He's the leading scorer in the game. Blue Jays average 60, nearly 60, about 58 points a ball game. It's on 18 right now with only 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. So the Panthers defense keeping Norton well under its season average. Kelch makes them both. He's got 8. It's back to a 5-point lead. Blue Jays have been able to get this close. They get to within 2 or 1 and then just can't get over the hump. They like to cut into this a little bit before halftime. They're down 5. Maddie, left side, Walter. Touch pass, great pass inside. Sloan is stripped on the way up by Griffey. He's fouling him. That's his second foul. He is the only Panther with a foul. Sloan will go to the free throw line. Jared comes in as a 52% free thrower. Up and in. Sloan's first point. Oh, they called that on Lauer. My mistake. I thought that was on Griffey. They called it on Lauer, 33 instead of 30. So. And Sloan makes them both. He got the friendly roll. It's down to a 3-point lead. 23-20 Panthers. Phillipsburg pulling it way out near the timeline. Smith guarded there by Walter. Panthers are look as if they may try and run this last minute 46 off the clock. They're just going to go into a weave with 2 minutes to go. Right side, Smith guarded by Walter. Lauer fights 3 out front. Oh, almost over and back. Just barely kept it on his fingertips as the ball was ready to dribble into backcourt. Lauer, aside Yates. Blue Jays need to keep track of the back cuts. They've been burned on those a couple of times during this first half. Smith wants to drive, floats it into the lane, pick and roll, up and good. Should have probably had a foul also. Very poor defense by the Blue Jays that time. They let themselves get broken down off the dribble. Mendoza took it all the way to the hole and dished it off. Pick and roll that time. Jays down 5 with the ball. Petrie looks inside, backs in, wrap around pass to Sloan. Sloan takes it in, leaves it off for Maddie, up and good, and he's fouled. Chance for a 3-point play. Ryan Maddie has become unstoppable underneath the basket. That time he just took it hard to the hole. Yates first, team's third. And Maddie with a chance to make this a 2-point ball game with 51 seconds left to go before halftime. Ryan's free throw is up and short. Rebounded by the Panthers. Well, Ryan didn't give that a chance. Never got there. 3-point basketball game. Yates, near side, behind the back, and then pull it out again. Panthers with a slow down attack. Taking it in, shot up, forced up, no good. He got his own rebound. Sloan's on the back, no free throws. 5 team fouls. Blue Jays just not playing with any fire right now. They're just not playing with any intensity. Second foul on Sloan. And I think it's this Panther slowdown that's kind of lulled them into a sense of lethargy here. And I think the Panthers, with the lead the whole first half, Blue Jays need to come out with some fire and some intensity in the second half if they want to keep playing. Knocked away by Thiele, loose basketball, taken away by Petrie, still loose. Finally, Walter tracks it down. Blue Jays force the turnover, and they can have the last shot of the quarter if they choose. Terry, out front, guarded loosely by Smith. The Jays have set up a bit of a weave themselves with 18 to go. Norton wants to take the last shot of the quarter. Walter picks up the dribble, goes left wing to Petrie. Out front to Mark. Right side, Newell. Off a double screen for three. Andrew, good! With 5 seconds left, Andrew Walter with a three, and the Blue Jays have tied it up at halftime. 25-25, a double screen up top. Allowed Andrew Walter a wide open three at the top of the circle, and number 25 gets nothing but cord, and the Blue Jays and the Panthers are tied 25 at halftime. We'll be back right after this 2-minute timeout.
The officials for this game are registered by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Yells or signs that antagonize opponents, as well as booing and heckling an official's decisions, are examples of unacceptable behavior at high school sporting events. Sports respect the opponents and officials at all times. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and NCS TV.
At the fourth spot, but they've also got Ryan Matty that can drop down there. They've got Terry that can play down low. So the Blue Jays have some answers down there. And so if anybody gets in some foul trouble early in the third quarter, the Blue Jays do have some possibilities. But still, only with 2 fouls, not a big problem even at this point. So the Blue Jays and the Panthers tied at 25. We'll see what happens with the second half coming up in a moment. Right now, the fans here in the stadium, in the arena, whatever you want to call it, giving a big hand to the Blue Jay wrestlers. Congratulations to those grapplers. Bill Johnson's team doing a great job at Hayes last week in the state. Norton finished second, decidedly ahead of third place, a ways behind a good, solid Hoxie. Well, better than a good, solid and spectacular Hoxie ball club. Congratulations to the wrestlers. A couple of state champs in James Ann and Clay Madden. A couple of second places, Eric Johnson and Michael Sprague. Overtime losses for both of those guys. So it was a good tournament all told, and the Blue Jays come out with a second place finish. And of course, an awful lot of solid athletes coming back as well for next week. So Bill Johnson's got to like the way things sit heading into the 2003-2004 season. Right now, it's basketball, and the Norton Blue Jays want to keep playing in the 2002-2003 basketball season, but the only way they're going to do that is if they can win this basketball game here, because It's a one-game series from this point out. The Blue Jays and the Panthers, one of these two teams is going home here tonight. Winner's going to move on to face most probably Belleville. Belleville plays Smith Center tonight in their first-round contest. Here we go. Panthers going from our left to right with the basketball. They're wearing the dark blue of their road uniforms with the gold trim and numerals. It's Lauer, Yates, Smith, Kelsch, Mendoza. Shot blocked by Brooks. It goes to Kelsch. He has it stripped away by Brooks. He's hurt. He got hit in the eye. Not sure what happened. I didn't really see contact there. Must have happened when the block came out. Must have been when the shot got blocked. I just didn't see it. Gonna have Turner, Tyler Turner, 6'4" sophomore, check in. Kelsch will sit as he got poked or whacked in the left eye. So I hope he's okay. Smith went down, hit his head hard earlier. He's okay. He's been back playing again. Blue Jays go with Katz, Petrie, Walter, Thiele, and Brooks. Miguel Mendoza out front. He's guarded by Walter. Right side to Yates, looking for cutters. Back out front, Smith. Looks back door, nothing there. Cutting through the lane is Yates, shoots over Thiele, no good with the miss. Tipped out front to Walter. Andrew clears for the Blue Jays. Quickly running it up the court is Katz. Outlet pass to Petrie. Blue Jays will set the offense. Inside Thiele, turn around from about 12 feet away, too far. Mark needs to set up further inside than that. They're pushing him out. And Mark needs to assert his own will and find himself a place down in there where he's comfortable shooting the basketball. Mendoza, right side, back out in front. Turner, top of the circle three. It's off, no good. Walter high for the glass, tipped away from him. Brooks, he controls, gets it off the Cats. Here come the Blue Jays with a chance to take their first lead of the basketball game. Terry on the run out. Kick out pass. Walter, top of the circle three, get in there. Oh, it hangs on the rim and won't go. Thiele tried to keep it alive. Panther fans thought he was over the back. Panthers winning up with the basketball. Mendoza inside, Turner. Back out front to Lauer. 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Left side, Yates for three. It's an air ball. Turner over Thiele with a miss. Rebounded by Brooks. Both teams ice cold to start the quarter. We played 1.5 minutes in the third, and we have no score. Tied at 25 is actually what we have, but neither team scored this period. Left elbow shot. Walter, yeah! Andrew Walter, a little fade away from the left elbow. Catch and shoot for Andrew, and it's 27-25. Norton has its first lead of the basketball game. Don't forget the Blue Jays won the two previous matchups by 8 and 10. Inside the lane, ugly looking shot by Turner, but it goes in. A straight in bank from about 10 feet away. 27-27. Walter out front off a screen for three. Count it! Andrew Walter with 13, and number 25's heating it up, folks. Back-to-back shots, and it's a three-point basketball game. Starting to sound like Bill Clinton here. 5:40 left to go. Stove, you like that? Bill Clinton. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Right side, Travis Smith, baseline right, nothing there. Skip pass, almost thrown away. Mendoza going high to track it down. Now shoots a three, it's off, no good. Thiele with the glass. Blue Jays up three with the basketball. Cats guarded by Yates across the timeline. Blue Jays sophomore with the ball. Now goes to the senior, Andrew Walter. Takes it in, floats it up, missed it, but he's fouled. It's going to go against Turner. That's going to be his first, team's first in the second half. Going to get a couple subs in. Kelsch will come in and Griffey will check in, both for the Panthers. Norton's going to get 4 off the bench. Dan Roeder will get his first action of the day. Walter's going to shoot 2, so nobody will come in before this. And after that, we're going to have 7 of the 10 replaced. Andrews free throw, crawls in. Boy, kind of a lot of left rim, but got the roll. He's got 14. Norton's lead is 4. It's biggest of the game. So Thiele, Brooks, Petrie, Katz come out. Only one that stayed was Andrew, who's at the free throw line. Griffey came in, also Kelsch came in. Free throw by Andrew is good. He made them both. He's got 15. Norton has its biggest lead at 5. Yates will run it up the floor down the right side. Right wing Smith. Flashing out front is Lauer. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Winner takes on Belleville right here. Belleville or Smith Center. Through the hands of Griffey, knocked away, tracked down by Matty. A nice little wraparound pass that time. Griffey just wasn't quite ready for it. Entry pass into Sloan, fade away. It was in and out. That was halfway down and it popped back out. Foul on the Panthers. It's going to go against 33 Lauer. That'll be his second. team's second. And Jared Sloan, who made his last two, can give the Blue Jays a 6 or 7 point lead. Sends it up and got it. Sloaney with 3 all from the free throw line. Second one is up and got it. Splash. Jared is 4 for 4 from the line. Norton has its biggest lead at 7 and the biggest lead by either team. The Panthers have led by as many as 6.
Come on, let's go now.
Left side, Griffey looks for cutters. Almost pulled the pivot foot. Kept it home, though. Smith looks inside, knocked away by Maddie. Loose basketball, tipped around, going to go out of bounds off Norton. Good hustle, though, by Michael Newell trying to track it down. It was great ball denial that time by Sloan to knock it away. Newell tried to corral it inside the lane area and couldn't. Panthers, Yates will trigger, needs to get it in bounds, and they got to take a timeout. Can't get it in bounds, they got to take a timeout at the 30. 34-27, Norton back in 30 seconds. Well, Jim Norton by 7. I just noticed they have pictures of the Blue Jay League champion teams. Big old huge blown up pictures down on the Panthers end of the floor. We got a whistle and a foul on Sloan trying to deny. That's Jared's third. Guys are not getting him out of the basketball game. See who's checking in? You don't let him play? You let him play with 3 fouls with 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Yeah, they got big old blown up pictures of the team down on the east end of the gym here. Kind of a cool thing. Inbounds pass comes to Smith. He wants to attack. Got a good job by Roeder defensively, cutting off the drive. Bauer outside, guarded by Maddie. Maddie doing a nice job of overplaying to the right, trying to make him go left. Bauer not comfortable doing that. 5 counts on, 1 dribble, lob inside. Sloan tries to knock it away. Whistle. Another foul on Jared. That's going to be his 2nd straight and his 4th overall. Jared needs to calm down or he's going to get a tee. Wasn't happy with either one of those fouls. He's going to have to cool his jets here a little bit or he's going to end up getting his 5th on a technical. Doug gets him out of the lineup, brings back Mark Thiele, 4:10 to go in the third. Last we've seen of Jared, I think, for a while. Mark, though, with only 1 foul, so the Blue Jays have some fouls to give in the post. Smith goes way out front to Lauer, shoots up a 3, it's up and good. Well, the Panthers really needed that answer from Lauer. They had been on, they had been outscored 7-0. Out front, Walter turns down the 3, penetrates, floats it up, and couldn't get the roll. Knocked away, though. Mark saves it deep in the corner. Thiele pokes it away from Yates and then runs it down himself. Great hustle by the big fella. Roeder looks inside, nothing there. Right side, Walter inside. Nice step around. Thiele up and in. Nice drop step by Thiele as he just faked to the right, went to his left. Smith pulls up at the free throw line. Lauer, drop pass underneath, Telsch up and in. Well, the Blue Jays have just simply got to start playing some position defense. They got 3 or 4 guys trying to block a shot, and then that means all they got to do is dish to somebody wide open underneath for a layup. Everybody plays their man. Maddie, way out front. Nice job by Andrew to bring it back down. Roeder, right side, Newell. Blue Jays up 4 with the basketball. Newell, left side, Walter. Looks inside. Mark's double team. Left side, Maddie. Touch pass inside. Mark, turn around, up and, no good off the back. Rebounded by Telsch. Thiele with a good turnaround from about 10 feet away. Put up a little hard. Yates tries to work off the screen. Maddie picks him up on the switch. The Jays now switch back. Walter has it. Panthers trying to cut into Norton's 4-point lead. 2:32 to go in the third. Yates, free throw line. Bounce pass right side, Griffey. Tries to go around his man, blocked by Thiele. 2 shots. I think the foul's going to be on Newell, I believe. Yep. Going to be on Michael Newell with a reach. So 2 free throws upcoming for Griffey. Blue Jays are just not playing very good, solid on-the-floor defense. They're trying to go for steals and make blocks instead of just simply playing their man. And it's costing them. It's costing them throughout this basketball game. Panthers can cut this down to a 2-point ball game. If Griffey makes them both, free throws on the way and skips off, no good. Griffey is in to score. Katz will come in, Brooks and Petrie. Checking out will be Newell, Maddie, and Roeder. Nice minutes for those 3. Turner will also check in for the Panthers. He will replace Kelch. 2:24 left to go in the third. Don't forget you can pick up all the Blue Jay games all season long on KQNK.com on the World Wide Web. Free throws up and in. Griffey has his first point after missing the first, and it's a three-point basketball game, 36-33. Panthers have cut this thing down by 4. 2:23 to go in the third. Bounce pass right side, Petrie. Inside, Thiele, double team. Kick out to Terry. Partially blocked and fouled. Terry will get 2 free throws. So foul will go against Smith. That'll be his first. It'll be the team's third. Let's see, let's check Terry's free throw percentage on the season. He is, you don't want to know. I'll tell you anyway, 26%. But it's better now. Makes the first one. First second half point for Terry makes it a 4-point game again. Petrie, couple of dribbles. Sends it up and got them both. Nothing but net. So Terry's been working on his free throws. Both of those look pretty darn sweet. Panthers across the timeline in the person of Miguel Mendoza. Left side, Smith guarded by Katz. Kyle looks like he's picked up the intensity level a little bit. He's challenging some passing lanes out there. First time the Blue Jays have done much of that. Jason played pretty, I don't know, soft, so where they want. They just haven't been very intense at times. Lauer out front. Couple of dribbles, tries to lose. Brooks can't. Near side, Yates works against Petrie. Crossover dribble, free throw line, elevates, shoots, and short. Seeley had the boardman. He's fouled. Will go against Lauer. That will be Travis Lauer's third, the team's fourth. No free throws. Full court pressure by the Panthers are going to make the Blue Jays work against the press.
33, Lauer, third foul.
It's like Smith is hurt, so they're going to get him out, and Griffey will be back in. See what kind of a press we got here. Looks like a 3-1-1 full court press. Long pass down to Thiele. Lost the handle, was knocked away from him by Griffey, but Terry Petrie tracks down the loose ball. Blue Jays by 5 with the rock. 1:27 to go in the third. Petrie looks inside for Brooks and for Mark. Nothing there for either one. Knocked away, bad pass by Brooks. Intended inside for Mark, didn't have anything on it, and it was taken away by Turner. Well, Blue Jays a golden opportunity to go back up 7 or even 8 again. 1 minute, 9 seconds left to go. 5-point lead for Norton. Panthers with the ball. Turner, almost pulled the tail foot, but got the pass off in time. Griffey, Yates out front, guarded by Petrie. Lauer flashes free. Way out top, though. Can't find a shot. Yates, 48 seconds left to go. Third quarter action, Norton by 5. Winner plays the winner of Belleville Smith Center on Friday, right here. Boy, ugly shot. Griffey, I don't know. They worked a bunch of time off the clock, and Griffey got kind of a off-balance lean-in hanger from about 10 feet away and drew nothing but a little bit of backboard. Lob pass inside intended for Thiele, picked up by Katz. He's fouled. Going to go against Mendoza. They tried to go kind of alley-oop with Mark. It was a little too high for him, but fortunately the Panthers were all front, and Thiele, there's nobody on the back side. Katz came up with a loose ball, and then as he shot it up, he was fouled by Mendoza. His first, team's 5th. Katz will try and put the Blue Jays back up by 6 or 7. Katz, a 62% free thrower, the sophomore. Up and, crawls off. Kyle struggled up the line. He had that free throw percentage up around 68, 69 earlier in the season, but the last few ball games he struggled a bit. Sends it up and got it. 6-point game for the Blue Jays, 39-33. Katz first point of the basketball game. That surprises me a little. I thought maybe Kyle had scored, but he really has only shot a couple of times. Missed a runner that I remember. 17 seconds left to go. Let's see what happens on the last possession of the quarter. Mendoza looks inside. Great defense by Brooks. Back out front, Lauer, 3 over Thiele. It's off, no good. Rebounded by Petrie. Plenty of time. 6 seconds left to go. Terry pushes it ahead. 4, 3. A runner is on the way. Short, no good. Rebound by the Panthers. We are through 3 quarters. Norton leads by 6, 33-39. Back in a minute.
When calculating the benefits of interscholastic activities in your community, keep in mind the opportunity for students to represent their schools and communities is a privilege unique in American education. Sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity taught through high school activities help lay foundations for young people to lead more productive lives. Support your school's activity programs. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and NCSTV.
Blue Jays with the basketball in a 6-point lead, 39-33. Like 4 times in my career have I said the smaller score before the bigger score. I just hardly ever do that, and I just did it before that break. But Norton's up 39-33. Petrie with the basketball. We do want to remind you once again, you can catch this action on the World Wide Web at kqnk.com, and that's courtesy of Sean Mortensen Computer Service. Keeley with a turnaround and a foul, and he has a chance for a 3-point play. Mark with a sweet-looking little turnaround that caught the front of the rim and dropped through. Mark has 8. The foul will go against, I think, Turner. Yep, Turner. That's his second foul, excuse me. Mark will try and convert the traditional 3-point play, sends it up and rolls around twice and good. 9 points for Thiele. Again, Sean Mortensen Computer Service. I want to thank them for providing the services for the website at kqnk.com. Norton by 9. It's biggest lead in the basketball game. Nice step through by Griffey. He missed the shot. Got his own rebound back. Knocked away from him by Walter, and we got a whistle and a foul on the Panthers. Nice job by Andrew. He went up high in a whole bunch of traffic and came down with the rebound. Hey, hear a lot of stuff from the Panther fans behind us. They haven't been too happy with the officiating for most of this ball game. The foul was on Turner, his 3rd. Thiele will go right back to the line. He just got done making one, convert a 3-point play. This one is on the way and crawls off. So Blue Jays can't cash the 1-1. Still have a 9-point lead with just 30 seconds gone in the 4th quarter. Right side Mendoza. Oh, Turner was wide open, and the pass was about an hour too late. He was standing there wide open under the basket. By the time they made the pass, Thiele had doubled down, had made the adjustment, and was able to get him the ball. Now we got a whistle, an offensive foul on Mark. Thiele went to the hole, but he ducked his shoulder. Whenever you duck the shoulder, you're going to get the call. And Mark got called for the charge that time. It's a turnover, only the 2nd foul on Thiele. Blue Jays 14 foul. So we still sit on 9 with a minute gone in the 4th quarter. Bauer, started by Katz. Flips it in, shoots, partially blocked by Katz. Kyle with a nice job. He gives up some height there. Lauer goes 6'2", Katz goes 5'10", and Kyle got the block. Walter floats it in. A little runner is up and rattles home. Andrew Walter was 17, rattles it in from about 12 feet, and the lead is 11. Biggest lead for either team. Mark tries to go for a steal, runs over Yates. Boy, that's something that Thiele's got to watch. It's 3 on Mark. Don't want to be picking up your fouls that far from the hoop when you're 6'7". Sloan's going to come in, and Mark will sit protecting those 3 fouls. He'll sit for a while. Brooks comes back in. Mark has 2 fouls. Matty will check out. Boy, Ryan has just provided the Blue Jays some great minutes. He's kind of been invisible in the second half, but he had 6 big points in the first half. Original starters out there with the exception of Thiele. Sloan's in there replacing him. Mendoza out front, Petrie. A nice job by Terry defensively. He is just all over Yates. Yates only has 3 points in the game. Knocked away by Walter. Andrew is going to take it down the right side. He'll pull up, wait for Katz to cross the timeline. The Blue Jays will set. Norton with 6:13 to go, leads by 11. The Blue Jays want to go into a stall, but you want to make sure you get a good shot in this situation. Walter turns down the shot, kicks out to Terry. Petrie hits the bottom of the backboard. That wasn't a good shot. Terry thought he was going to kind of float it up and in, but he hit the bottom of the backboard with it. And it's still 11. Lauer, left elbow shot up, no good. Tipped around on the rebound, trying to save it as Turner, he does. It goes right out front to Lauer, and the Panthers will reset. 44-33 Norton, 5.5 minutes to go. We're in the 4th quarter. Mendoza pulls up, shoots over Walter, no good. Petrie had the board, taken away from him. We got a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Brooks. 24, Brooks, that's his third. Maddie will check right back into the basketball game.
Substitution Bluejays, Maddie, replacing Brooks, 22 for
A lot of
24.
hooting and hollering around fouls.
Going in for Petrie.
Terry probably should have had one called there. He had great position on the rebound and had it knocked away from him. Now Katz steals the inbounds pass. Kyle Katz picks away the inbounds pass to Blue Jays. Over and back. Andrew turns it over and back. Andrew just kind of lost his composure that time. The Blue Jays don't agree with the call, but the important thing was Andrew still had his dribble, and he just chose to give it off to Mark just as he was crossing the timeline, and he just had plenty of room to just dribble it down the floor. Now knocked away by Katz again. Kyle on the steal. He'll take it in on the right side. Scores, and he fouls! He took it in on Yates and just nailed it. He was at midcourt and just picked Yates' pocket. Just took it right away from him. 3 points for Kyle Katz. 2 fouls on Yates. Getting a little excited here. We got a whistle, and what do we got? Lane violation? Must have had a lane violation. Blue Jays never even got to shoot it. Apparently somebody must have moved after they handed the ball to Katz. So call it a lane violation, I guess. And the Blue Jays, they'll lead by 13. They've outscored the Panthers 7-0 in the fourth quarter. Inside Kelch, double team. Now Lauer bumped by Maddie, and he's going to get called for the foul. That's Norton's 7, so it's 1-on-1 opportunity for Lauer. Maddie with just his first. 4:56 to go in the basketball game. Panthers looking for their first points of the fourth quarter. They've been outscored 7-0. The Blue Jays have pushed a 6-point lead out to 13. Free throw is good. Travis Lauer with 8. We'll have another one coming. We're going to get Griffey checking in. Puts it up and short. Tipped her out of the hands of Sloan. Right to Maddie, and the Blue Jays have the basketball up 12. Katz out front, Brooks. Blue Jays can afford to be a little patient, but you don't want to get out of your rhythm. Inside, Maddie takes it to the hole. He's fouled. Great drop step by Ryan. Didn't get the shot off, but he got fouled, and free throws coming up for the Blue Jays. It'll be 2 of them. 33, Lauer, and that's his 4th. So we got 2 players with 4 fouls, Sloan and Lauer, both of whom are on the floor. Ryan Maddie goes to the free throw line. The Blue Jays sophomore is a 63% free thrower. Sends it up and in. 7 points for Maddie, his first of the second half. Griffey will check in, and Lauer will come out with those 4 fouls. Maddie will have the second coming. Officials tell him tuck his shirt in. He does. Petrie and Newell will come in if he makes this. And Ryan gets the roll. 8 points for Maddie. The lead is the biggest of the ball game at 48-34. Katz will come out. Brooks will come out as Newell and who else came in? Petrie came in. Yates guarded by Petrie out front. Right side with it is Mendoza. That's the drive. Nice double team. Pick and roll inside Kelch. Drop pass underneath. Mishandled it. Loose basketball. Foul on the Blue Jays on the floor. It'll be 1-1 for the Panthers. Boy, great drop pass underneath, but Turner really had a hard time. Fumbled it around. Grabbed it and bailed him out down there. Newell on the foul, his second. 1-on-1 opportunity upcoming for Tyler Turner, the 6'4 sophomore. Sends a free throw up and in. He's a lefty. Did he even play the last time these teams met? Yeah, I guess he had 5 points in the first meeting. Nothing in the second. Free throws up and got them both. Turner with 6. Lauer will check back in. Kelch will sit down. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Maddie will trigger the pass. Needs to get it in. Does to Terry on the right side. 4.5 minutes to go. Blue Jays by 12. Maddie in backcourt. Right side, Petrie. Jays need to hurry. They're getting across the timeline. Petrie. Whistle, they're going to call a block. Well, they might have could have got Terry for dipping his shoulder. They might have should have got Terry for dipping his shoulder. Must have got him for a move. Must have got him for moving his feet. 2 free throws upcoming for Petrie. It's 10 opportunity or 10 fouls, so 2 free throw opportunities. That's a second foul on Griffey. Free throw by Terry spins out. He's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Gets a word of encouragement from Andrew Walter, his fellow senior. They're in the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Terry sends it up and got it. Petrie was 6. The Blue Jays lead is 13. 49-36 Norton. Left side, Griffey. Looks off a screen. Takes it inside. Now kick out right side to Lauer. Skip pass out front to Mendoza. Good ball moved by the Panthers. 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Gets a word of encouragement from Andrew Walter, his fellow senior. They're in the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Terry sends it up and got it. Petrie was 6. The Blue Jays lead is 13. 49-36 Norton. Left side, Griffey. Looks off a screen. Takes it inside. Now kick out right side to Lauer. Skip pass out front to Mendoza. Good ball moved by the Panthers. Yates works around Petrie, missed a shot. Rebound, Matty high to clear the glass. Free throw line jumper by Yates. Well, he has been guarded well by the Blue Jays. He only has 3 points in the basketball game. Petrie penetrates, floats it up, missed it. Rebounded by Sloan. Loose basketball tipped away from him. Sloan gets it back. Blue Jays will reset. The official had his hand in the air as if to call a foul. Chance is wide, and the Blue Jays get a 3 from Walter. 20 points for Andrew. The Blue Jays lead is the biggest of the ballgame for either team at 16. The Panthers have led by as many as 6. 52-36, knocked away by Michael Newell. Or crossover dribble knocked away by Griffey, but Newell gets it back. The Blue Jays have the ball and a 16-point lead. Left side, Matty. Skip pass out front, Newell. Blue Jays, good ball movement out on the perimeter. Don't need a lot of points at this point. You need to run some clock. Right side, Petrie. Andrew. It's inside, nothing there. Walter penetrates. Kick out to Matty for 3. Off the rim, no. Jared Sloan hit the deck trying to get the rebound, and Panthers have it. Matty was fading that time. I was watching him as he was shooting, and he's fading to his right. Didn't shoot it set. Little step through. Yates up and in. Nice move by Scotty Yates. He's got 5. 14. It's 52-38, but we only have 2.5 minutes left, and the Panthers have a long road to come back here. Not a lot of time to do it. Petrie penetrates. Back out front. Double team, triple team. Somebody's got to be open somewhere. Finally, they get it to Newell. Newell takes it in. Wrap around to Matty for 2. What a dribble drive by Michael Newell. And a wraparound, perfect pass to Ryan Matty, who lays it in. Now Phillipsburg throws it away on the break. Timeout Panthers, 54-38 Norton, 2:10 to go in the game. Back in a minute. Lead for the Blue Jays. 2:10 left to go in this basketball game. 2:10 away from a meeting with either Belleville or Smith Center in the second round, the semifinal round of this tournament. Long pass down the floor, tracked down by Andrew Walter. Traveling violation on the Blue Jays. Long over the top pass, maybe not the best pass Kyle could have made. He kind of left Andrew hanging out there a little bit, and he finally brought it down in traffic. He couldn't get himself back under control to get the dribble down because he had a Panther right in front of him. Phillipsburg with the basketball inside, 2 minutes to go. Mendoza for 3, count it. Timeout Panthers. The lead is now 54-31. It's 13, 1:53 to go. Back in a minute. Time there. Thanks. Blue Jays with the basketball across the timeline. Newell, good solid pressure by the Panthers. Blue Jays have to have somebody open down along the baseline, though, because the Panthers had 4 defenders up around the timeline. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Lauer, and he's gone. 1:35 left to go. Travis Lauer commits his 5th personal foul. It'll send Michael Newell to the free throw line. The Blue Jays senior is a 56% free thrower. He's only shot 9 of them on the year, made 5 of them. Whipple will check in, as will Turner for Keith Sides. Panthers starting to see their season slip away here. Blue Jays lead by 13. And Michael Newell can make it 14 or 15 if he, I don't know what he does here. He's got 2 free throws coming. He misses that one long. One more coming. Brooks will check in off the dead ball. And Michael lets him check in now because he makes the 2nd free throw. The lead is 14.
Back in for the Blue Jays.
Panthers with 1:34 left to go. And the basketball, but Norton with a 14-point lead, and they throw it away. Turner tried to lob it inside, but there was nobody there but Mark Brooks, and he stole it away. Brooksy across the timeline, pulls up short, leaves it off for Katz. Blue Jays with 1:19 to go in the lead are going to win this thing and move on to take on most probably Belleville on Friday right here in this building. We don't know times yet until they won't decide those until they figure out who gets it. Boy, the Blue Jays, you talk about living right. Katz was standing out front. It was knocked away from him, but from behind it went right to Mark Thiele into the basket, and he laid it in. Katz had that knocked away from behind, and it went right to Thiele, and he was standing under the basket. Way out front, a long 3. Mendoza 30 feet away, missing. Thiele had the rebound, knocked away. It's out of bounds. It'll go to the Panthers. Last touch by Thiele. Phillipsburg gets it back, but it's going to be too late with 44 seconds to go and a 14-point lead. Yates will inbound. Goes out front to Turner. Kelsch out front. Long 3 from Turner is good. Yeah, it wasn't real long, about 20 feet maybe. Turner knocks down the 3. He's got 9. That makes him the lead at 11. I'm sorry, it was 16. That makes it 13. Goodness, I read that wrong. It was 16. That makes it 13. 57-44 with 20 seconds to go. Here the Blue Jay student section on their feet. We got a foul on Mendoza with 17 seconds left to go, and Katz will go to the free throw line. Kyle has 3 points on the night. 2 and a free throw. Doug Rusing's going to get a few guys in off the bench. Up no good for Katz. Both teams are clearing their bench. Somebody's going to have to sit for the Blue Jays, though, because Kyle Katz is at the free throw line. It's going to be Sloaney that'll sit. Big hand from the fans of both teams as the starters come out and the varsity players come out and get some JV kids in there for both of these teams. For the Blue Jays, Brian Luft is out there. Also Aaron Overlease, Charlie Foley, and Dan Roeder. Katz is at the free throw line. He sends it up and got it, so he will get a sit and will allow Sloan to come back in. Blue Jays going to drop back defensively. The clock starts with 16 seconds left. 13. 12. Mendoza throws it away. Right into the stands. 9 seconds left. The Blue Jays will have it back, and they are going to have win number 17 on the season against just 5 losses. Charlie Foley with 7, 6, and Charlie throws it away. 2 seconds left to go, knocked away by the Panthers. 2.9 actually, and the Blue Jays will have one more crack at it. Charlie with kind of a smile on his face. Blue Jays might want to just dribble this thing out. And they do, and that's it. Final score, 58-44 Blue Jays. Norton moves on to the semifinal round of this sub-state basketball tournament. It'll be played right here Friday night. The time to be announced later. Right now, back to the station for this 1-minute.